Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone? I'm back with another high-quality foodie feature for you here on the channel. This time headed into the brand new Shake Shack location that just opened up in Pasadena, California to check out their all-new Veggie Shack, which is apparently only available at select locations. So without further ado, let's get into it. And already I'm digging the size of this bun, guys. It's looking pretty authentic and it looks like it's got some thickness. Let's pop it and take a look underneath. What we've got here is a combination of very aromatic tangy lemon mayo. It's lighting up my car beautifully right now, along with avocado and roasted tomato. And that's all sitting on top of a veggie patty that's comprised of greens, grains, and herbs. My first time trying one of these actually ever. Underneath it, we've got plenty of shredded lettuce, guys. There is no shortage of it, as you can see here. It is very green all throughout. So looking pretty nice. I'm really digging the combination. And like I said, the aromatic goodness coming from that lemon on this is really strong. Let's give this one a shot and confirm hopefully the tasty flavor on this one. It's the Veggie Shack, brand new here at Shake Shack here in Pasadena, California. Let's peep out this flavor. Well, I gotta say, even though I don't do the veggie patty thing like ever, this is really very enticing right now. I gotta admit, it looks really solid. And the fact that it's got that tangy lemon mayo, and even though I'm not really a super fan of mayo, that aromatic goodness coming from the lemon is lighting up my car beautifully. So I think this is gonna be pretty good. At least in the looks department, it looks fantastic. Let me give you one more shot of this here before we bite into it. But man, look at that, guys. Not bad whatsoever, and it seems like it's got a lot of healthy goodness here. I don't know about the mayo, but at the same time, all the other goodness on here is looking really nice. I mean, it's very photogenic. All right, so before I take the first bite of this one, and like always, if you guys are fans of high quality, delicious looking food reviews, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to tap that bell icon so you can be notified as soon as brand new content drops every week. Here we go, the Veggie Shack, apparently only at select locations for Shake Shack. At least here in Pasadena, we've got it. Let's give it a shot. Whoa. Wow, first off, let me just say it is highly appreciated to have the veggie diaper in the very back of this one here, because as I was biting into that, I can feel everything kind of sliding out the back. This thing is lit up with that tangy lemon mayo, and guys, the flavor is pretty awesome. It doesn't taste like traditional mayo. I was really thinking it was gonna be like regular mayo, but with a little bit of lemon in it, but it's very unique, very distinct, but man, very messy, and I'm really glad, like I said, this has got this in here. I didn't really get too much of the actual veggie patty, but the overall flavor of the avocado with that mayo was pretty awesome. Let's go for another bite. We'll give you a cross-section shot. But so far, I'm digging some of the toppings that this has. Let's get further on in, though. There we go. Well, I'm getting kind of a harvest earthy type of flavor with this one as I'm getting further in, guys, as you'd expect considering what it's made out of. But the actual patty itself, I gotta admit, is a little on the mushy side, but it is adding a little bit of extra grainy goodness to this, believe it or not. It's not overly salty, it's a little on the bland side. So actually everything else is really picking up the slack here for the flavor. And like I said, the highlight is that tangy lemon mayo. The creaminess of the avocado is beautiful, and the roasted tomatoes are adding something to it as well. And guys, the bun is a beautiful situation as well. I'd love to see a burger with something like this. This is pretty nice. It's got some denseness, as you can see. It's ultra fresh, but overall a very earthy sandwich for sure. I mean, it's a Veggie Shack after all. You know, I was really hoping with that second bite that there was going to be a little bit more denseness to the patty itself, just to kind of offset the overall textural difference I was getting with everything else, because it feels very mushy, but the flavors are pretty nice. But I'm not really getting that naturally here. That's the only downside. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be as thick as a burger. Naturally, that's really what they're known for at Shake Shack here, so this is decent for what it is. But again, the patty itself I wish was just a little bit firmer. Let's go for another bite, guys. But so far, it's flavorful, but soft. Let's go in. Yeah, as I'm moving further along with this, clearly the toppings are really what's lighting this up here. It's not really so much the patty itself. There's not really too much flavor in the actual patty, but overall what I'm getting here is a lot of really tasty flavor from everything on it. So I'm not disliking this at the same time, and I'm glad that I've tried it, but at the same time, had the patty been just a little bit thicker, I think it would have been just a little bit better, at least from a textural standpoint, to kind of keep it together. But as it stands, guys, a beautiful situation with everything it's got. And if you like avocado, and especially mayo with a lot of lemon in it, let me just tell you, that's the highlight to give this one a shot, because it completely rocks. And just because I'm curious, let me try and pull off just a piece of this patty here, just to kind of show you, and I want to give it a shot just on its own. But as you can see, greens, grains, and herbs are what comprise this here. And I gotta say, guys, it's a little on the mushy side. Let me just try it by itself. It's actually not bad on its own, but the tangy lemon mayo is overpowering everything there. You can really, wow. It actually is pretty tasty, guys. The herbs are coming through pretty strong on it, but it's really drowned out with the amount of tangy lemon mayo on this. That's really the main thing. So obviously the patty itself is not bad. Again, still on the mushy side, but it's flavorful. So let's go for one more bite. We'll finish this one up after the rating, guys, but overall, it's just all right. Not too bad. Well, like I always say, it's nice to have choice, and this is a decent one, especially if you want a veggie option. But guys, let me just give you the 360 here to show you what I'm looking at from the very back, and you'll get a nice look at that patty there as well. As you can see, the thickness is decent. It's pretty standard here. I'd probably say maybe about a quarter pound or so of what's here. And naturally, with all the other toppings, a lovely situation. That tangy lemon mayo really lights this one up, and that's really the highlight of this, on top of the real awesomeness of the whole wheat bun. This is just awesome, guys. It really is. The avocado is a nice add-on, and of course with the roasted tomatoes, not bad to give a try, guys, but if you ask me, I'm definitely gonna stick with the burgers. Come on, it's Shake Shack, but this is still pretty decent. You know, I gotta say, I'm a little conflicted with this one right now, because coming from someone who doesn't like mayo, the fact that that tangy lemon mayo really stood out as being one of the highlights for me right now really says something, and overall the quality of it was great. The only downside, however, and like I've been saying throughout the review, is that it kind of drowns out everything else on the sandwich itself. Trying the veggie patty on its own, nice flavor on that. The greens, grains, and the herbs really shine through. And I gotta say, it's not bad, even if it is a little on the mushy side. But with everything else on that creamy avocado, the roasted tomatoes, a lovely situation. And guys, again, the bun, a nice capper overall to hold everything together. I would love to see a burger actually have one of those buns because it was pretty awesome. But as it stands, this one's just all right. So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the all-new Veggie Shack here at Shake Shack in Pasadena, California, just an okay 7.5 out of 10. Is this something I'm gonna be getting again? Probably not, but I gotta be honest, I'd love to try the tangy lemon mayo on one of their burgers. I think that'd be a lovely situation for something promo-wise in the future. Shake Shack, you better think about that because it really is pretty good. But with that said, this sandwich is not a bad thing overall, and like I said, having choice is good, and this is a great choice to have. So for all you veggie heads out there, this is something I'd probably recommend you give a try, at least once, because like I said, that tangy lemon mayo and the bun itself, it pretty much rocks. It's really delicious stuff there. Alright, so now the all-important question. If you're in a market that's serving the Veggie Shack right now, are you going to be giving this one a shot? Drop some comments down below. Let me know if you've given it a go, and if you have, what did you think of the overall flavor? Was that tangy lemon mayo the jam, or what? Drop those comments down below, and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Oh, and FYI, don't let the veggie diaper on this one give you that false sense of security, because even still, you're gonna need a bunch of napkins. Believe me, this thing is pretty messy. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.